Greetings, people of the world. Matthew back with you for the continuation of Let's Play White Knight Chronicles 1 and 2. And today, we are finally going to get something for Yuli that she has been deprived of for quite some time. So, we're gonna go get it for her, but for me, this particular thing that we're getting for her, this brought to an end something that has been a great frustration of mine, and was a great frustration for about a period of 17 years. We are going after Yuli's Moon Maiden's Knight's Arc, but as I mentioned before, this is bringing to an end a culmination of a curse that was 17 years long, because as long as I can remember, since 1995, and going up until I got this game in 2011, and then got to this point of the storyline in 2012, it seems like no matter what's happened, there'd always be some sort of negative effect to anything in the media that I would watch regarding anything that was around the moon. And there was a lot of stuff that was negative that was centered around moon-based characters. This, there have been quite a number of really prominent evidences of this. The two most notable for me are that of the original 1999 remake of the RPG Lunar Silver Star Story, when I found out that the lead female, who was this beautiful young lady who had the singing voice of an angel, was proved and revealed to be this evil deity who had really a very evil singing voice, and she just basically started laying waste to her own world. And that was just very uncomfortable to see something like that, to see that you would really gain an appreciation of this character only to discover that she was actually really evil. So that was a very unfortunate discovery for me to find that. And then perhaps, as far as Lunar is concerned, that was only the tip of the iceberg. There's a lot of other things that I don't like about that game. But of course, it started in 1995 with one of the most vaunted and highly regarded Japanese superheroes of all time, but who is definitely the most overrated, and that is Sailor Moon. Because when I first heard about her, I thought, because she was coming from Japan, a country that takes its warrior culture very seriously, because they're of course well known for ninjas and samurai, I thought, if their real life warrior is already amazing, I can only imagine how awesome their superheroes were. And it turned out that Sailor Moon was nothing more than just a big crybaby, and that really was disappointing that I would discover this, and I was really upset, and it for me really set in motion, as I'm going to take the opportunity to do a camera shot right here because I just want to add this to my collection. So while I'm doing that, yeah, I was really expecting Sailor Moon to be this really amazing hero, and it turns out that she wasn't, because she is such a big crybaby and she's so lazy, and she doesn't do any real fighting. She just has everyone else do it for her, and then she comes in and she picks up the scraps. So not only did that really lower my expectations for Japanese superheroes, it also really lowered my expectations for anime, and it really hasn't improved since then. Okay, wait for Yuli to get in the right shot. There we go. So now, just take the photo. So, yeah, there's those two big main factors. There are a few more that I'll talk about once we get into the end of this next cutscene. So there it is.
Underneath the earth it hides, where a circle moon lights the water side. There the silver bow doth bide.
And there it is, the Moon Maiden's Arc.
That's it. The Moon Maiden's Arc.
Yep, go ahead, Yuli. Once she touches it, suddenly things go horribly awry. And you might remember when we went to get Leonard's White Knight's Arc that we had to fight off a monster to get it? Well, we have to do the same here. Only this thing is a lot more intimidating. Say hello to Ifrit. Yeah, this guy is not letting us take the Moon Maiden's Arc away. So here we go. So we'll switch over to Eldor and slow him down a bit first. And Ifrit also spawns the various fish as well that produce elemental magic, in this case the salamander. So it's also a really good idea to kill them off as well. And so having your party spread out is a really good idea. So, yeah, in addition to Lunar and Sailor Moon, there have been other major circumstances, major instances as well for me. Of course, if you've ever played Final Fantasy VIII, you'll know that there was a very infamous scene, the Lunar Cry, in disc number 3. Oh crap. Someone heal me, thank you. Yeah, there was the Lunar Cry, and of course that took place in disc 3, where Squall is on the space station and he sees this massive eyeball on the moon, and then it suddenly unleashes this enormous cascade of creatures which basically forms like a living pillar from the moon to the earth. Definitely one of the most frightening and disturbing scenes in Final Fantasy history. Oh, we're gonna have to grin and bear it here. Oh, that is bad. That is bad. I need to heal Cyrus first, because if he dies, of course, that's game over. Come on, guys, we can do this. But not if Eldor dies. Come on, guys, get back on your feet, we can do this. I mean, the only positive thing about Eldor dying is that he's no longer weakened to the fire, and Cyrus is in danger again. Oh, crap. And then, in addition to the Lunar Cry in Final Fantasy VIII, there was a similar circumstance that occurred in another game that I've played before, Shining Force Neo, where the main antagonist possessed the lead antagonist's brother and made him destroy all the things that were responsible for preventing that game's version of the Lunar Cry, which caused an entire cavalcade of monsters to come descending from the moon and landing on the earth. And so there was that, and in recent years, having had the opportunity to watch The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess and getting to know about that game and its dark-oriented negative connotation, where the basically anti-hero Midna basically takes the greatest video game hero of all time and turns him into her own personal beast of burden. And Aldor got killed again. Damn it. Okay. Thank you, Yuli, for doing that. Oh, I should have healed Cyrus there. He could have gotten killed. So there have been a lot of things around the moon over the course of a 17-year span from 1995 to 2012, which I found to be a lot of things that I thought were positive but weren't, and a lot of things that I thought were really uncomfortable to watch. So it hasn't been a lot of good luck for me when it comes to moon-oriented characters in the media. But thankfully this game changed all that for me, and I am truly grateful for it. Hopefully we can beat these guys off quickly enough and hopefully not die in order to show you what I mean. Come on. We can do this, guys. Alright, another combo. Alright, 1,200 points. I can deal with that. Almost got him beat here. We're so close. Just gotta keep slowing him down. Just gotta keep weakening him. Okay, there it is. There it is. And then if Frida unleashes that one boom. Now we're all down on our feet, or down on our bellies, or down on our backs. Hey, come on, guys, get up. Yuli needs you. She's definitely looking worse for wear, though. Yeah, it's not good to see your allies aren't getting up. That's never a good sign. And suddenly, she's lost in dream sequence.
So this is it. This is where I die. Leonard, I'm sorry.
Come on, Yuli. You need to snap out of this. We need you.
No. I didn't come here just to give up.
Of course not.
My friends need me. Give me the strength to save them.
So up to the surface she goes, or close to it. And then, someone's calling out to you.
You're the Moon Maiden.
Yeah, that's her, alright.
Thy heart has been weighed. To wield my power, thou must serve thy friends first and foremost. As thou must know, the strength we knights possess is formidable and dangerous. It can twist a man's heart, change a person beyond recognition. Yuli, art thou prepared to risk thy very self?
Yes.
No hesitation whatsoever.
Then Yuli, let thy prayers be answered. Master, to thee all my power I bequeath.
And suddenly, Yuli has herself a beautiful new glow. And she won't be afraid to use it either. And thus, a 17-year-old curse ended with one line.
O Luthia, argent goddess and beacon in the ancient night, grant me your power.
And fire into the night sky! Yeah, look at the big smile on her face. She can't wait to get started! So there it is, our 5th night. And hey guys, when were you gonna get up and help her?
The 5th night. The Moon Maiden. Yuli. Well done.
Are you amazed?
Come on, let's finish this.
Well, we're gonna finish this alright. So we obtained the Moon Maiden's Arc, and we also obtained her bow known as alleviate. So let's do this. So we want to focus on the summoning pods first, and you want to use the concussive arrow because that causes more damage. So let's take these pods out, and I want to make sure... okay, Glittering Moonlight is the healing ability. It's Spirit Dance, which lowers the magic on Ifrits. Okay. Let's do this. Just attack those summoning pods. Oh wow, we've already got the first one gone already. Let's go after the other one. Wow, that did not take long at all, but of course, it won't take very long if you can score. Come on, Yuli. Keep pulling back on that bow and do not stop. Keep going, girl. You can do this. And the second summoner pilot is already gone. And now let's go for the body. And look at the damage we're causing. 300 points. Yeah, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. This is what venting out 17 years of frustration looks like. And he missed as well. Wonderful. I like what I see. And I like what I'm doing. Just keep pulling back on that bow, Yuli. You're doing a great job. Okay. One glittering moonlight to top ourselves off, and now let's just keep going. Keep our HP near the top. Okay, we're getting close. One more should do it, I hope. It does do it, and she even gains an experience level! Amazing! Haha! Yes! The Moon Maiden claims her first victory. And hey, she even lands on her feet, too. Yeah, I would definitely say that it is cause for some celebration. Very much so.
Look at those nincompoops celebrate.
Osmond, how could I have been so blind?
Yeah, that's right. You got your ego handed to you by a girl!
I'm going back to Ballandor. Thanks for your help.
No thanks needed. We make a good team.
Well, they certainly did, but now it's time to get back to where we need to be. So, having successfully completed that, we can now go back to Ballandor. And Caesar is still in a very prolonged battle. Yeah, not only that, he's been definitely using the Dragon Knight's power for quite some time here. I mean, look at all of that stuff he has to put up with. Amidst all the rotting corpses out there on the field. I mean, that's pretty crazy. Now what's Princess Cisna doing out there?
Please take refuge in the castle. It's not safe here.
No, not while Caesar is out there fighting.
Well, you're certainly not lacking for bravery. And Leonard, what are you doing here?
Leonard, why are you...
Sir Leonard.
I'll go take care of this.
Are you sure?
You will not. You're in no condition to use the knight. Leonard, please. This is all taking too great a toll on you.
It doesn't matter. They need me.
Yeah, he obviously understands the gravity of the situation. I mean, look at Caesar taking a beating out there. And now he's getting dogpiled by some wyverns. Oh, and he's charging up. But then... Oh, what a shot!
Right in the nick of time.
I would say so.
Heldor, what? What's going on?
Meet the Moon Maiden.
Look at all that damage she can cause with just a few arrows! And she's not alone. Yeah, Cyrus has got his groove back, thanks to him getting humbled by a girl! Yeah, don't just stand there, boys.
Come on then! Let's send these bastards running!
Yeah, now even they have reason to believe they can win. But now it's back to these guys.
The Moon Maiden has awoken. She fights for Ballandor now.
Expect any different?
Then all 5 of the knights have been released.
Indeed. We've lost some soldiers, but otherwise can proceed as planned.
Is that so?
Which reminds me, where is the White Knight's pact maker? It's unusual for him to sit out a battle.
The boy, Leonard, he has reportedly succumbed to some sort of illness. One which precludes him from calling upon the knight.
Such a shame.
Oh, I'm sure
I
it's
hope to
not.
end this childish farce once and for all. That's fine. An opportunity will come. For now, I shall pay my other family a visit.
Oh, great. Company's coming and we're not even ready to cook him a meal. Because we're too busy fighting his army! So, back in Ballandor Castle.
We've managed to stave them off for now. Yuli, you fought brilliantly.
It was nothing, Princess. I'm sorry I ran off like that. Without your permission.
Nonsense. Your actions saved us all.
Princess,
Exactly.
the battle may have been won, but the war isn't over yet. Ishrenia will be back once they've had a chance to regroup. I must return to Gradle Plain to ready the troops.
No, sir. Allow me.
Now here's something that they never showed in the White Knight 1 storyline.
You should stay
That they
here,
had a
Princess.
female commander in their army in Ballandor. That's something that was never established in White Knight
Right.
1.
Well, you and me belong out on the field.
Yeah, agreed.
That is very kind of you. Excuse us, Princess Cisna. We must be off.
Of course.
And so away they go.
Princess, how is Leonard's condition? Better?
Worse, I'm afraid. Right now, he's abed in his chambers. He'll need to stay off his feet for a while.
Every time Leonard calls upon the Knight's power, it seems to have a direct effect on his body. I'm starting to wonder if the White Knight holds some secret the other Knights do not.
Like what exactly?
If we knew the nature of that secret, we might just be able to help him.
Wait. His Grace had that knight brought here. Perhaps he knew and this secret died with him.
But right now you're all just speculating.
We spoke to King Valtos. We may find the answers we seek.
Eldor, I would like to use the Retrospecticon to see my father. I presume you have no objections? We need the final insignia.
Indeed we do.
Will you come with me?
Of course.
Thank you. Come speak to me as soon as you are ready.
And so we now get to move on and just look at this for a moment. Look how much Yuli gained in terms of experience. 1,738 points for herself. That is amazing, ladies and gentlemen. So as it stands right now, we only have 3 warriors in our field. Eldor, General Scardine, and my avatar. We don't have anyone else, just 3 of us. So, while I'm going to save the game, I guess I should take this opportunity, and I really want to thank to the people responsible for helping to break my lunar curse, it seems. First to the genius behind level 5, Akihiro Hino, who created this game. Hino-san, thank you so much for creating this game. You really don't know how much having an opportunity to know a character like the Moon Maiden helped me so much. It really was one of the greatest things I could have ever gotten out of this game, and I truly thank you for that. And in addition, of course, someone had to give Yuli a voice, and so to Miss Dana Fineglass, thank you for providing your voice to the wonderful character that would become the Moon Maiden. I truly appreciate what you did to help create a voice for her, and so to both of you, really, if I could come through the computer monitor and give you both a big hug, I would, because trust me, after 17 years of seeing a lot of negative moon-oriented characters in the media, seeing the Moon Maiden is like a huge weight off my shoulders. It really was a dream come true. So, with that, I want to thank everyone for watching the continuation of Let's Play White Knight Chronicles 1 and 2. And next time, we will use the Retrospecticon for the last time. So until next time everyone, take care and I'll see you soon.